On June 6, 1944, over 24,000 paratroopers jumped into Normandy as part of the Allied D-Day invasion of France. In the chaos of intense enemy fire, most were trapped far from their intended drop zones. Once the beaches were taken, U.S. General Omar Bradley ordered the 101st Airborne to secure the strategic town of Carentan, a vital crossroads for German reinforcements, and the pathway for the American soldiers fighting their way off Utah and Omaha Beach. The battle for Carentan pitted America's finest from the 101st Airborne against the top German troops ordered by Field Marshal Erwin Rommel, who were ordered to defend Carentan to the last man. After 5 days of relentless battle, American losses were heavy, but Carentan was liberated, and the pathway for troops and supplies to move inland from the beach was open. The free men, women, and children greeted the liberators with flowers, wine, and kisses. The Screaming Eagles of the 101st Airborne Division had earned its first major victory in battle. The 4 colonels responsible for securing this key objective and returning the town to the French were awarded the Silver Star for gallantry in action in Carentan's Town Square. Lieutenant Colonel John Michaelis, commanding officer of the 502nd Parachute Infantry Regiment. Colonel Howard R. Johnson, commanding officer of the 501st Parachute Infantry Regiment. Colonel Robert F. Sink, commanding officer of the 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment. Joseph Harper, commanding officer of the 327th and 401st Glider Infantry Regiment. Despite Carentan's liberation, the shelling continued and innocent lives were taken. Danielle Linné, a 4-year-old girl who was part of the group of children presenting flowers to the American troops, was killed by the shelling of the town square by the retreating Germans. The 4 colonels of Carentan ceremony in the town square of June 20, 1944, has been celebrated and recreated many times. To commemorate the 80th anniversary of this pivotal symbol of freedom, a monument to the officer of the 101st Airborne will be built as a tribute to the soldiers and civilians lost in the liberation of Carentan. Join us now as the heroic acts of these American soldiers and commanders are honored through the construction of a life-size monument to memorialize the 101st Airborne's valiant efforts in this pivotal battle. The monument will be cast in bronze as a permanent reminder for generations to come of these events and the French-American friendship that ensued. Funds generated through the crowdfunding campaign will be used to start-up costs, which include branding, marketing, merchandise design, production, and travel. All profits received after campaign costs will go directly to building the 4 colonels of Carentan Monument. The 2024 D-Day ceremonies will be a momentous occasion to celebrate peace, liberty, and reconciliation. What better time than the year we commemorate the 80th anniversary of D-Day to launch this historic project?
We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.